Hey, how are you? Joe Dwyer here, and welcome to the Noble Strength Way of Life. Last week, we spoke about this very interesting dynamic of when groups of individuals are involved in something that just didn't go very well, and how the follow up actions may take place. My hope is that you gave it some thought. You gave thought to past situations and current ones as well, and saw what might have been done differently. Let's now focus again on my five dogs and how they handled this situation. I'm laughing now, but I wasn't laughing when this took place. Trust me on that. Again, what we saw here was no finger pointing. I think unfortunately humans, we tend to do that a little too quickly. And then there's degrees of fault. They were more guilty than I was. If you're part of a group that did something that wasn't the smartest thing, or a faulty business decision or project, let's not go to that level. We're then going into a very dangerous area of breaking down trust in a very sensitive time, as well as destroying whatever teamwork can be done later on amongst that group. Just because one thing went bad, it does not mean that the next decision you make or the next time you're together, it can't be a profitable or a productive time for all of you. And in fact, that's the beauty of my five dogs, right? They walked away from that situation with, okay, we made a mistake here, but then there were other times where they played together with a spirit of togetherness, or they all came and greeted us at the door with a spirit of enthusiasm. That one act did not take down what good could be done later on. So keeping in mind your actions at the time are very important. And yes, there is it's one of my favorite topics of all. It's accountability. And accountability is very important here. Any role you might have had, you signed on to be part of this action. Take accountability for your actions. It's not the worst thing to do. And there's no need to point fingers at others. As the saying goes, if you point a finger at somebody else, you have three more pointed back at yourself. And how true that is. Stick to what your particular role in this was, and go back and evaluate it and say, how could I have been better? I'm not so sure Spartacus decided that he wouldn't try to get in the garbage anymore, but at least there was a sense of fault and contrite act in what they did. And that's where we will close this discussion. It's not so bad to say I was wrong. It's not so bad to say I am sorry I was part of this unfortunate situation. Now let's go forward and make it better. These are words, unfortunately, I don't hear very much from human groups. But my hope, as in all of the Noble Strength Way of Life time together, is that we've broken new ground. We've looked at our animal friends and shown how we could be more effective on our own and with each other. And as we continue this exploration of connection with one another, that is exactly what I hope to do. My hope is that you've taken the situations that you were thinking about and overlaid some of what we talked about, and how we could be a little bit more peaceful and productive in our way of life. So I say thank you. Thank you for being a part of the Noble Strength Way of Life. We're going to grow this as time goes on to incredibly powerful levels, and I need you to help me do that. Share with your family and friends. Contact me anytime and let's talk about things and what we could put forward in future videos. Noblestrength.life is my website, and you can contact me there. In the meantime, go connect with a group and have a peaceful and productive time, regardless of what takes place. Take care. Have a great day, everyone.